Alright. Hello everyone, it's Jen, and today I am going to be doing the Stripped Down Challenge. And if you don't know what that is, it's basically where you sit in front of a camera for 10 minutes, at least 10 minutes, without any editing or jump cuts or anything like that. Sorry, I keep looking at my phone. But basically, this was started by... I don't even know who started it. I saw Jonah Green do it, so I was like, I'll do it too. Plus, all my friends have done it. Lindsay's done it, Kyle's done it, everyone in Girls and Boys has done it. So I was like, I might as well do it too. Also, I apologize for not posting a video last week. I was up in San Francisco visiting some family and spending quality time with them, so I apologize, but I am back on track to posting more weekly videos. So, yeah, I have a timer going on. We've already wasted about 30 seconds. Can you see that? Probably not, but it's fine. I also have a list of things that I want to talk about, so I'm going to be doing that. I'm also going to be doing the first time, my first time tag, just to, you know, use up the time well and not just like sit here awkwardly not knowing what to talk about. So I'm going to do that because I've never done it and I've always wanted to do it. So yeah, we're going to do that. But before I get to that, I want to show you guys a little something. So I got sent this thin tea in the mail. It comes in like these two different packages. One is a Detox Blend and one is a fat burn blend. You're supposed to take both of them. You take this one, I think, in the morning. Yeah. You take this one in the morning with breakfast, and then you take this one at night with dinner. And basically what it does is it cleanses your system. If you're looking to burn some fat or lose some weight, that would be good too. I don't really need to because I'm already pretty thin, but it's nice to know that I've cleansed my palate and it feels good, and I'm not a big tea drinker, but I love this. So if you want to check this out, I will put the link down below. Sorry, quick sponsor. Oh yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to do my first time tag. Are you ready? I don't think you're ready. All right, let's go. Question number one. Oh shoot, what happened? Something happened. All right. First YouTube video you ever watched. The first YouTube video I ever watched was How to Be Gangster by Nigahiga. God, that was such a huge video in like 2006. No, not even 6. That wasn't, no, it was 2000, I was 11, so it was 2008 or 2009. Yeah, I remember watching it in the 6th grade and I was like, oh my god, this video is hilarious, and I would keep watching it over and over. It was by Nigahiga, and that's when I subscribed to him, and that's when I like discovered YouTube. That was like the biggest, that was a huge video. Number 2, first person you subscribed to on YouTube, Nigahiga. Pretty much just answered my own question. Number 3, do you still talk to your first love? I haven't had a first love yet, one day, but no. I don't have a first love. What is my hair doing? Okay. Number 4, first kiss. Alright, this is a little embarrassing, but I had my first kiss when I was 17, which was like a year ago, which is kind of late to have your first kiss, but I went to an all-girls school, okay? It was kind of difficult for me to get to know guys and have guys in my life, but it finally happened. It was very nice. It was very romantic. It was on the beach. The guy was a really good kisser, and I think it's a good thing that I had my first kiss at such a late age, because a lot of people I talk to have had their first kiss at like 11 or 12, and they're like, it sucked, but I was like, mine was great because the guy actually knew what he was doing, and it was very nice. So, yep, that's that. First alcoholic drink. Probably wine or beer, like a sip of my mom's wine or a sip of my dad's beer. I remember sipping my dad's beer a lot when I was younger, so probably beer. Yeah. Oh my god, it did the thing again. Okay. First car. My first car is the car I currently have. It is a white Jeep Liberty. I think it's 2007. It's really nice. I really like it. It's used, but it's still my baby, and it's amazing. First job. My first job, is it technically YouTube? I mean, I kind of consider YouTube to be a job, but I guess it's not like a legit job. But I am starting my first job in a month. I'm going to be a nanny. That should be fun. I get to take care of kids and babies, so yay on my part. First pet. My first pet was a cat called Max, and he was the greatest cat and the only cat I've ever had, but he ran away when I was 12 and got eaten by coyotes, so that was fun. First celebrity crush. Oh my god. My first celebrity crush was Josh Hutcherson, Little Manhattan. He stole my heart. I was super young and I remember having the biggest crush on him. And then when I saw Bridge to Terabithia, I had an even bigger crush on him. And now that the Hunger Games is a thing, I have the biggest crush on him yet again. So, Josh Hutcherson, you have my heart. First real boyfriend. Just made it clear that I've never been in a relationship or been in love. Oh my god, I lost it again. God damn it. Okay. Who was the first person to text you today? Let me check. The first person who texted me today was probably Lindsay, not gonna lie. Yep, it was Lindsay. Of course, I'm not surprised. Next. Who was your first grade teacher? My first grade teacher was Miss Manuel, and she was the sweetest lady in the entire world. I remember one day I had to go to the bathroom really bad and like I was almost in tears because I had to go super bad, and she was really comforting. She was like, "You want me to hold your stuff for you while you go?" And I was like, "Yes, bitch, can you?" She was amazing. She's to this day probably one of my favorite teachers. Don't know where she is now. She doesn't teach at the elementary school I went to anymore, so honestly, I hate to say this, but she could be dead because she was a really old lady, but I still love her, and I still remember her being one of my favorite teachers of all time. Where was your first sleepover? Oh man, okay. My first sleepover was when I was 7 years old, and it was at my best friend at the time, Emily's house, and I remember I was so uncomfortable and I didn't like it, so I called my mom in the middle of the night to come pick me up. Yep, that was great. That was a fun time. First concert you ever went to? Oh my, I think it was, oh yeah, it was Ariana Grande, and it was in 2012, which is like back when she wasn't very popular. It was at a super small venue. It was at Club Nokia in downtown LA, if you guys have ever been there. It's a super small venue where really underrated, not really known artists played, and this was the time where she was still on Victorious, and like no one knew who she was, and I loved her, so girl, Ariana, if you watching this, you probably not, but I've been there since the start, honey, okay? Okay. First thing you did this morning. I got coffee. I got up and I got coffee and I watched Friends, because I'm rewatching all the seasons of Friends again. Why? Because I have nothing to do with my spare time and I love that show. What did you hear that? What did my throat just do? Okay, first broken bone. Never broke a bone. First movie you remember seeing. I think it was Wizard of Oz. I might be wrong, but I remember watching that that movie all the time when I was like 2, 3, 4, and I was so obsessed with it. I had the Dorothy costume, and I had the red ruby slippers, and I had a basket with a fake dog called Toto, and I would run around the house and sing Somewhere Over the Rainbow and Follow the Yellow Brick Road, and I was obsessed. So I think that was the first movie I remember seeing. First sport you were involved in. Ballet. And yes, ballet is a sport for everyone out there who thinks it's not. It is so hard. My mom, because here's the thing, my mom and my grandma were both ballet dancers, and my grandma's actually a professional ballerina, so they thought, ooh, why not continue the legacy and let Jen become a famous ballerina? And then I took it and I hated it. Never again. Never again. First tweet. Oh, I remember my first tweet. I don't even have to go back. I remember when I first got it in 2012, I tweeted a quote by Bob Marley, and I think, oh my god, I don't even remember what the quote was. It was a quote by Bob Marley, and I think it was, no, I don't remember. I'll look it up. I'll find it later. But I know for a fact it was a quote by Bob Marley that I was like obsessed with at the time. First Facebook profile pic. I remember it was a picture of, I think I deleted it, but it was a picture of me and my cousin, because my cousin made my Facebook account for me, so she set my profile picture up, and it was a cute little photo of us, and of course she had to be in it because she made it. So yeah, I was super young. I was in like the 6th or 7th grade, and I looked awful and I hated it, and that's why I deleted it, so you can't find it. Sorry. Oh, alright, last one. First piercing. My ears. I got my ears pierced when I was 5 years old. Yeah, and I remember it hurting really bad. But then I just recently got my nose pierced, and that didn't hurt at all, so I think my pain tolerance has definitely advanced or improved. Alright, so that's the end of that tag. We have 26 seconds left. So Oh! I just want to say this really quick. Next week, I'm going to be doing a very, very crazy video. Not crazy, but it's going to be really cool and interesting for me because my parents found my old letters to Santa. And I haven't read them yet, but I'm going to wait until I make the video to read them for the first time. And I'm going to be doing a reaction video, and I'm really excited for it, and I think it's going to be awesome. So, yeah. Oh! Look at that. Time's up. Alright, that was not as hard as I thought it would be. Yeah, that was pretty fun, pretty easy. I knew it wasn't going to be hard because I'd already done a video like this on my how I got rid of my acne video. It was like 11 minutes, no editing, just me talking the whole time, and I had no choice because my laptop broke, so I couldn't. But this has been fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. If you did, please be sure to give this video a thumbs up, subscribe for more weekly videos, follow me on all my social media down below, and I will see you guys next week. Bye!